Good morning. It is 8:30 on this Thursday. Hometown Morning Show with Tori and Kyle. Special guest in studio coming up with special co-host Matt Frieda. Don't go away. We're just going to check traffic real quick. Southbound side of the 14 heavy at the 5 freeway. Southbound 5 is heavy as you pass the 210 and you're going down to the 170. 405 is a mess. We had a problem just south of the 101 and it has backed up to the 118. So freeways are not great at all. Local roads are looking better, though. Sierra Highway, nice drive as you're making your way in through Golden Valley, down Sierra Highway into Placerita. It is completely wide open at this time. Soledad looks great, too, coming around toward White's Canyon, passing Langside all the way into Golden Valley. Thumbs up.
Taking a look at your Santa Clarita weather now. It's going to be partly cloudy today here in the Santa Clarita Valley. Highs in the 60s, overnight lows in the 40s, and partly cloudy throughout the evening. Tori, current temps?
Looking at 53, partly sunny skies here in Newhall.
98.1 FM and AM 1220.
8:39 coming up on 8:40. Mr. Matt Frieda's here. What?
Hey, how are you, Tori?
Nice to have you back in. I know you're a big deal around the station. You have your own show going on in the afternoon on Thursdays and everything. We used to be buddies. We used to be pals. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, man.
We are still buddies, and I am not a big deal. Trust me. I still spill my coffee just like everybody else, but out of the brand new Out of Bounds mug that you gifted me. So
it was a special gift.
Very special.
Speaking of special, you have a special guest in studio. What's going on?
I do, and that is Curt Waite from the UnGun. Curt, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, man. I'm doing well.
I've gotten to know you so well here over the last few months.
Hey,
At least what? This has got to be our 5th, 6th time
Something
here?
Something like that.
Yeah. Very nice to always have you. And usually you come in and you have one of your UnGuns from Byrna Technologies, and it's one of these handguns here. But today, if I may, you have the big boy right here. This is what. So first of all, for those maybe that don't know what UnGun is and what Byrna Technologies are, explain that to us and then get into what this guy right here is in front of us.
Sure, no problem. So the UnGun is my company name. Byrna Technologies is the company I sell for. We have an alternative to the firearm, which is a product that is less lethal, won't really even break somebody's skin, but the stopping power of a .45 caliber round. It's a little bit bigger. The round that we shoot, it's a hard plastic kinetic round. It's like .68 caliber, traveling at 300 feet per second, so when it hits you, it stops you. They also carry a pepper product. You can use the same projectile, only it's pepper. So when you hit somebody, it bursts open into a cloud of pepper, and that takes them down as well.
Yeah, and I remember last time you came in, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, you had a couple other little goodies. You had the Banshee, which was basically a little alarm where you pulled it just to kind of scare away potential invaders to your personal space. And then you also had the pepper spray. So really all this to say that Byrna is a defense company. It's really for personal defense, because a lot of people may see this right here, this gun that we have in front of us, and get a little scared off about it.
Right.
But tell us, who might be the type of people that would best benefit from learning more about a Byrna or getting to know the technologies that they offer here?
Well, so we have little training classes at our house once a month, and we show people how, when to use it, when not to use it. Pretty much anybody can benefit from having a self-defense device that's not lethal. I mean, I have a lot of people come to the class and go, well, I have a .45 caliber, I've got a Glock, I've got this, and I go, yeah, that's great. We're not anti-gun, but you can't use that in every scenario. So if somebody's approaching you and they're threatening you in some manner, you can't just pull out your .45 and shoot that person. It's just not realistic. So you pull out the Byrna, looks like a gun, acts like a gun, but without those consequences, and now you've got something to thwart off that attack and hopefully prevent that person from coming closer where you don't even have to fire it. Just looking at it, it looks like a Glock, right? This rifle is pretty much, you're not going to carry it around, but you could have it in your car, and you definitely can have it at home. We keep it at home. It shoots up to 19 rounds within a few seconds, and it's a great product.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, this isn't something you would just be carrying around. More help for a home self-defense. However, the other ones you brought in the past are more like handguns, things that you could keep as you do in your fanny pack here.
Right.
So easy to keep on you. And again, it's really just in case you ever were accosted by somebody out on the street, somebody gets a little too agitated in your personal space. This is really, like you said, a way just to kind of ward off potential intruders to your personal space. And hopefully you never need it. But like you said, acts like a gun, looks like a gun without the repercussions of a gun. So real quick, can you kind of walk me through the procedure if you ever did need to use one of the technologies from Byrna, say on the street? How does that work when do you ultimately call law enforcement to come and take care of the situation after that? Just kind of walk me through how that would work.
So let's say you've got a situation where somebody's inebriated, right? And they're they're being a jerk and they're walking around. Maybe they're pushing people and something, and you happen to be in the way for that guy. So at that point, you could do one of two things. You could, if you're carrying the Banshee, you can pull that Banshee and it puts out a screaming alarm, which would alert people to what's happening in your situation. If not, you usually don't have time. You can pull out the Byrna and say, hey, look, buddy, back off. I don't want to shoot you, but I will shoot you if you continue approaching me. Guy continues. You shoot him maybe twice. He's incapacitated for a few seconds. You get out of there. You call authorities. This is a product that you're not supposed. You don't want to shoot somebody and then stand around and wait for them to react to it. They're going to react all right, and they're going to think they got shot. When that hits you, when that little round hits you, when that caliber hard plastic round hits you, you're going to immediately think, oh my God, this guy just shot me. And people just drop to their knees. It's painful, no question about it, but you've got to have enough time to get away from that situation, call the authorities, and be on your way.
Exactly. And the key is non-lethal and essentially to buy you time to be able to get out of that situation if it is a dangerous one for you. Again, we're talking with Curt Waite from the UnGun by Byrna Technologies. Curt, you mentioned to me before we started here, there is a SHOT Show in Vegas that you'll be attending. Tell me a little bit about that really quick.
So the SHOT Show is an annual show out in Las Vegas. It's for dealers of firearms predominantly, but they have an airsoft category, which is what we fall in. These Byrna launchers use CO2 power. So there's no licensing requirement. You don't have to take any tests. You can just buy this anywhere over the counter. The SHOT Show is a place where you learn more about the firearms coming out, what's happening in the firearm industry. Byrna happens to be there. Byrna will be launching and showing their new SHOT shell, which goes into a shotgun, you got a 12-gauge shotgun at home. You can use this SHOT shell. It's kind of like police shooting a beanbag, only it's a 12-gauge cartridge that uses powder to shoot the projectile out, but it's shooting about 8 or 10 of these little plastic hard balls. So if you've got that, and that'll fit in your shotgun, you've got a non-lethal, highly effective product.
Right.
So
to keep yourself safe, to
Yep.
keep your family safe, and
Yep.
really for home intruders, any situation like that. Absolutely.
Exactly.
We only got about another minute here, but I understand that you offer trainings out of your home so that if someone did want to purchase a Byrna technology, one of these guns from you through UnGun, they could come and get some training from San Fernando's finest. Is that correct? San Fernando?
I used to be San Fernando Police.
That's
yeah,
right. So
absolutely.
thank you for your service. So absolutely, they'd be able to come and get it from someone that's experienced in these situations. Tell us where people can learn more about that, sign up to take some of these classes, and just get more information about Byrna Technologies by UnGun.
Sure. So we're going to have our next training at the 21st of this month, Saturday, 11 o'clock in the morning it starts. You can go to ungun.com and sign up for that training. We provide you with the launchers, with ammo, with CO2. We have targets set up. It's a pretty nice training little facility, and it gives people an opportunity to fire this. We have many, many people come to our class who bought this thing online and never used it. They come to our class and then they feel comfortable. I mean, like anything else, if you're not comfortable with what you're carrying, then just don't carry it. So this class is available for people to come, feel comfortable with something as a self-defense product, and be able to use it. That's
Perfect.
basically where it is.
Perfect. Well, there you have it. If you want to learn more about Burnett Technologies provided by UnGun here in Santa Clarita Valley, you got to reach out to Curt Waite, or you can go to ungun.com to sign up or learn more about his training courses that he provides out of his own home. Curt, as always, a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in. We're all going to come out and check out the Burnett Technologies by UnGun.
All right. Thanks.